Hello and welcome. Can you guys hear me just fine? Okay, server still in the madness. It's gonna take a while. Let me do a check here. I guess everything's working. Hello, Royal Hero. How is everyone? How are you guys doing? Sup, Henrique? How man? Stay at home, yeah. Right there. Honestly, I am at home for I don't know, 3 weeks now. Like 100% at home. Hope next night riders go well so I can farm some coins for my Sembo. Wow. Sembo hover? Really? Since when you do oh, there you go. We're here. We're on. We're inside. And you know what's funny? They say they will remove those, but what happens if I take them off? Yeah, I cannot put them back on. So once you remove them, cannot place them. I wonder if I still can place this on exhibition though. Yeah, yes, I can. All right, so since the server is not synced to the live server, I don't think this is gonna be an issue. But yeah. So let's check the patch notes first, right? Okay, there you go. So let's take a look at the patch notes. I love how they're buffing Emily. Like, jeez, no one uses it. Right, blah 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 blah. Okay, Icarus. So acceleration for vehicles with hovers reduced by 25% when turning. All right, so all right. So basically, turning acceleration reduced by 25%, from what I understand this, and tonnage reduction by 100 kilograms. Avenger. I just have to close this 1 second. I was working before I came online. In case you want to know, this is a fluid simulation. Let me just show you real quick here. Sorry for that. So this is like a bearing ceiling, and this is the grease inside, and this is the flow. This is the velocity profile. And I was working on this before going live. So let me close this because this take a lot of memory. Come on. All right, there you go. Let me close the project as well. Yes, store, override, store, close, gone, archive, bye. All right. Where are we again? Okay, the cannons, some impulse increased. All right. Damage increase. Okay, so a buff for the low end cannons, and there's 7% buff to the Typhoon. Oh, damage upon projectile contact with the part increased by 5%. Anyone have any idea what the hell that even means? Damage upon projectile contact with the part increased by 5%. Oh, this is the explosive damage, I'm assuming? No? No, this is... Alright, never mind. This is the ballistic damage. I just been silly here. Yeah, so this is the ballistic damage, and this is the shrapnel damage. Okay. Why they have to make it so complicated? Just put ballistic, shrapnel. Right. Let me do a quick read on the chat. System. Alright. Wasp. Explosion damage reduced to the wasp. Why? Why the wasp and not the cricket? Come on. Emily, power consumption reduced. Okay, so it's 4 energy. Autocannon, storm. Damage reduction. I don't understand this nerf to autocannons, honestly. Oh, now it's another nerf. They're reducing the perk too. Okay. And they're reducing the perk for rifling. Like, why? Hello, Sectun. How are you, man? Long time I don't see you. Hope you're doing fine. Damage reduction also. Why nerfing autocannons? I really don't get it. Okay, assembler reduction to durability. 20% reduction. Is that correct? Yes, 20% reduction on the durability. Actually, 18 or something, whatever. Change the perk. Now it affect after full charge. The damage begins to grow to 100 points. It was okay. So it charges for a little bit less damage than it used to be. Okay, so basically, instead of growing up to 175 points, it's 200. So it's not as powerful. Grenadier drone, maximum speed reduced. A very, very small nerf to durability. It's almost unnotable. Drone Annihilator durability nerf. It was 60 points, I think. Now it's 75, so they rolled back a little bit. And they changed the targeting pattern. Blockchain. It's the same from the last test server, as far as I can tell. Partially ignores the transparency of parts that deals more damage to the parts can be penetrated. Is reduced for that. Okay, so it's not that OP anymore. We're gonna test this. Heart? What the fuck is the heart? Did they change the name of something? Or that's I think that's just a bad translation, isn't it? There isn't any heart. What the fuck? Okay, that's probably some bad translation here. Durability increased from... Okay, so increased range for weak shotguns, increased durability for Fafnir, and all the wheels that they changed. Always change those in this new plan to be included in an update. Alright, so the wheel changes we already covered that. So, yeah. I guess. Yeah, I think it's the goblin. No. No, I don't think it's the goblin. I think it's the... this is the rupture. I think it's the blue one. The Spitfire. Pretty sure it's the Spitfire. Yes, it's the one we got for free here. So I think heart here is the Spitfire. Yeah, heart is the Spitfire. Yep. Okay. So first things first. Before we get into that, I really wanna. All right. I really wanna check hidden stuff. All right. Let's try to find hidden stuff here. They changed those icons. Apparently. Yep. They changed those icons. Let me see if we have any new structural parts hidden here. Okay. Apparently nothing here. Apparently nothing. Oh, the new part from the upcoming pack is here already. The partisan part. Okay, nothing here apparently. Nothing here as well. I'm sorry. Ugh. And apparently nothing here as well. Okay, nothing here too. Nope. Also, nothing new here too. Okay, so I guess there's no leaks this time. Well done. Oh, the power unit is here. Yeah, they managed to slip this one. Alright, so here is power unit that I showed you on previous video. If you go to my channel, my latest video, I covered this. So 2 additional modes. Basically, this is a massive buff to Helios family. So it operates in 2 modes: reduce plasma meter charging time, so increase rate of fire, or increase projectile speed. This is how this works. Power unit. They just forgot to remove those. And yep, that's all we got. Let's see. No, it's not on exhibition. Alright. Let's see if the king is somewhere. Nope. Okay, so let's start testing. Hello, Toon. Hello, Toon. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, man. Let's see what people is saying here. Hello, Sauda, Ghosty, Inglorious, and all the others. Okay. There's a new leaderboard tab on select mode. Where? Oh, here. No, that's new. That's 100% new. Present heist. This is from Chrisman, isn't it? Hello, NTM. Hello, Enders. Welcome. Okay. So this is some new stuff. Sorry, man. I need some coffee. Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's start checking stuff here. hovers. First of all, this is no longer possible due to if I remove this and I place this here, I can no longer place this frontal. I have no idea why. It is what it is. That works in a mysterious way, I guess. I really don't get it why they remove that hover feature. But anyway, so it turns. It apparently it takes a while longer to accelerate. But still, I reach maximum turning speed like instantly. See, my maximum turning speed on my speedometer there is 19 kilometers per hour because probably my cabin is offset. Because if I place this more to the front, it's probably gonna be more than 19. Because that's just the tangential velocity of my cabin. By the way, so I can reach maximum speed. Actually, it's not the tangential velocity of my cabin, it's tangential velocity of my furthest part away. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. But I can reach this maximum speed in, what, half second? And in theory, the change was to acceleration, not to maximum turning speed, as far as I can understand this. Acceleration for vehicles with hovers when turning reduced by 25%. So this probably means that it will take longer to get full turning speed. But it's already neglectable. The acceleration on hovers is so bullshit already, so I don't understand this change at all. It's like placing a penalty on 0, it's still 0, you know what I mean? So fucked up. Whatever. Let's take a look on the... What? What is this? Blasted off. You're a genius, man. I love it. It was amazing. Okay, let me grab this thing here. Not even gonna remap keys. Just gonna check for a real thing. Why does it have wheels on? For tonnage, I guess. Oh. So let's see what's the maximum turning speed of this. 25 kilometers per hour. Alright. Let's try to check how long it takes for me to get here. I don't know. It's hard to tell without a clock on the screen, but it's not that long. I'm not a hover guy, but I honestly don't think this affects anything whatsoever. Alright. So tonnage nerf is a reality. It now tonnage is 750 kilograms. So you need more hovers or you need them fused if you wanna keep your same builds. I guess this is why this build is he made this build. It's so funny. All right. I mean, it is still really strong. The framing on those, it's just not as strong, I think. No, it is still really OP. Yeah, it is freaking broken. I'm having a really hard time here because first of all I suck and second I didn't remap my keys. Oh, I hit the lag. Now it hit the armor. Either way, this buff is... Damn, this weapon now is so strong, man. That's quite impressive. Alright. Let's move on. Let's read the chat for a while. Let me take a look on the chat here. So, if you have any questions, just write it down. There's a new leaderboard. Hello, Andreas. I have no idea why Streamlabs is deleting your masters. I think it's... I have no idea. Either way. So Andres, hello, NPAX man. How are you, man? Hello, Rono. How are you? Some Russian thing. Sorry, I do not understand Inglorious. Someone who have to translate this for me. Are they fused hovers? These ones here are fused hovers. Yes. Let me place normal hovers. Yeah, acceleration is instant with this little mass I have here. So, alright, whatever. Yeah, my message from 0.25 seconds to 0.5 seconds. But yeah, Jonas, it was too light. Yeah, you're absolutely right. What happened to the Typhoon? It got a little bit of a buff again. Try to check rotation of hovers matters on sides. Example, only forward, front, and back. Try to check if rotation of hovers mattered on sides. Forward, in front, and back. I don't understand exactly what you mean by that. You mean doing like this? Sup, Psychotronic. How are you, my man? Yes, they removed for mountain hovers. No longer a thing. I have no idea why they remove it. Still my question, blockchain Torero. You know what? We'll do this. Royal, we'll do this just for you, my man. We'll do this right freaking now. Because I have asked your question earlier, and we're gonna do this live. Alright, so bear with me. We're gonna do this right now. Because that is a legit question that I also want to get answered. So blockchain. Okay, gonna start recording with shadow play here. Horizon. Yeah, Torero. So guys, since this live test haven't changed much, I'll be taking more complex questions to test them live on live stream. So if you wanna have something tested live that is doable, that will not take me like 2 hours to set up, just ask away and I will try my best to get them. So let me find my recording here. I think is this one. Nope. Where the fuck's my recording? Okay, it's this one. Alright, so let me show you guys what I'm doing. I'm gonna switch this to this. Okay. Why this fucked up? Okay. Why this is not right? Alright, whatever. Let me move a little bit out of the way. So here I have the recording I grabbed. Okay, I'm gonna find the frame, the right frame for it. Okay, so I wanna, fuck, I wanna have the first frame here. So it's this one. Okay, and I'm gonna save this image here. And I'm gonna have the first frame here as well. And also gonna save this image here. Gonna open Photoshop. What's up, Dad? Oh man, so blockchain with Torero, in theory, it could make the thing narrower. I'm just gonna try to check this. Even though I think that's not a good thing, because I'm pretty sure the wider the better. But anyway, it's something interesting to check. I'd say no. It's cool how my mirror build got changed cabin, so it's very easy to know that this is Torero and this is Quantum, other than the perk here. But I would say no. I would say it's exactly the same. Right? Let me do difference here. Where is difference? Yeah, it is exactly the same. Alright, so myth is busted. The Torero is not affected. The Torero do not affect the blockchain. Alright, myth busted. Okay, let's keep reading the chat and like trying to answer questions. Good morning from Canada. Good morning from Brazil, Justin. How are you? They probably canceled the hover position option because the only moving party could do it. Yeah, that's true, but they also rage players by putting drones on the game. So I really don't think like enraging players is the biggest concern of them. So maybe yes, maybe not. What else? First test, hover placed second in the two in the back, two in the front. One in the back, one. I cannot put front back anymore, Postman. I'm sorry. Yeah, I cannot place hovers on the front anymore. They canceled that. This is actually my thumbnail. See, I cannot place them here anymore. So nope, no can do. Sorry. Front and back countered wobblers. Yeah, that's true. Torero is most useless cabin in the game if you can't aim. Well, yeah. You kind of have a good point there, Psycho. New update is coming out today. No, not today. Probably next week. They usually roll out patches Tuesday or Thursdays. So my guess is on Tuesday, next Tuesday. That's my guess. This is for Canada, it's rare for Canada. Yeah, it's a very good tone for Mast. So they're going back on the hover chains. No, it's not happening. They say that the hover chains are not happening. The only change they did is to turning acceleration reduction and tonnage reduction for hovers. And that's all. They nerfed drones more? No, they unnerfed drones a little bit. That's the truth. Let me place myself here on the other. Let me just go back. So this is the current patch notes. Drones here. Speed reduction and HP reduction and HP reduction. So, but before that, it was more than that. Let me see if I can find it here. This is from the previous test. On the previous test, they had the reduction 120 units for the drone Grenadier, and now it's 130. So they rolled back 10, half the nerf, basically. And here as well, it was 60 units of HP, and now it's 75 units. So they kind of dialed down in half the nerf, which I think it's kind of fucked up, but whatever. They should have went full nerf, in my opinion. Let me see if the prices, how the prices are recovering. By the way, Annihilator. The prices are still going down. That's sad because I have 3 of them that I would love to sell. But I guess rip me, right? Game's not about yourself. The game's all about community. So it's my loss. Code, if you're embarrassed by what I spoke in Russian, I can explain. Nobody of the reviewers in the YouTube Russian does not stream on the Crossout test server. Oh, really? Well, in that case, welcome my friends from Russia. You're all very, very welcome on my channel. I hope you guys are having fun and understanding what I'm saying. I'm not the best English speaker in the world, so that's not my main language. So yeah, I hope I can be helpful. Let me keep checking the chat. Cabin fuse assembler is not full charge. Okay. And Andrews, how much damage it used to be? Do you have any idea? Assemblers fully charged. How much damage it used to be? Alright, there's some armor there. Ugh! Damn it. 605. Oh, you're fused, right? You're fused. Maybe with Quantum I could do a little bit better. $700-ish. Probably 730. It's just me that kind of suck at this and cannot do more damage. But yep. Hello from Brazil as well, Nox. Welcome. How are things going on there? I've heard some really bad news on the news. Legs can strafe too, and hovers are way more expensive than wheels. That's partially not that true, but also price is not important at all at high tier Clone Wars, to be honest. Because you can build two wheels at the time. Yeah, people who are crying about hovers are just bad at this game. That's not 100% true, man. It's just like saying that before they nerfed the melee, it's just saying that people who are crying about melee is just not good at the game. It's pretty much just the same. You regardless of your weapon choice, you gotta recognize that a few things are OP and they're much better than the others, regardless of your weapon choice. If it wasn't the case, we would not see like 100% of the top 100 clans using them if they were not good. Either way, let's keep checking the changes. What else do you guys want to see? Hovers, there's nothing to show. It's just acceleration reduction. I could probably test this acceleration thing, right? So just to make things simpler, let me do on this build here. Just because I have it on both games, on live and test server, just because of that. So we're gonna see how long it takes to go from stop to full speed. And I'm gonna exit the game and I'm gonna join live server right now, real quick. Just would like to measure this somehow. So, all right, 867 max. That's a lot of damage, man. Change that they make to cannons, they increase the damage just a little bit for the two lowest tier cannons, the Avenger and the Judge, and a little bit to the Typhoon. So it do roughly 6 to 7% more damage, Typhoon. 15 to 20% more damage, Avenger and the Judge. So this is the changes. Oh my god, I get so freaking annoying by this offset bug. Jesus Christ. Like when the window do not start on the right spot. This is so annoying. All right, let's okay, here I'm on the live server now. It's not the test server anymore. I'm gonna just compare that here. It is notable actually. Okay, let me go back to the test server. And on the meanwhile, I'm gonna open up my Premiere Pro software. Mm, YouTube temp shadow play. Okay, let me log in and let me show you guys what the hell I'm doing here. I'm doing this. I'm gonna open here. Okay. Just gonna create a new sequence here. All right, so sadly, I'm stupid and I have no idea which one is which, but I guess it's gonna be easy to find out when you compare them side by side. Should not be hard to figure out. 1 times 2 A B. Okay, now it's kind of the more annoying part, which is to sync up. I think to sync them up, it's better to not apply the filter, so I can use the speedometer. Okay, so I'm gonna take this first change on speed here. So this is the start of this one, and this is the start of this one. So syncing them up, applying the cutouts, and there you have it. I'm gonna add the clocks. Clock. Clock A, clock B. Which one is each? Okay. Actually, gonna displace this a little bit more. Transform. You're gonna displace them to the left side a little bit, so I can see the speedometer. And it's so marginal, the difference. Okay, this one goes in half a second, so this one is that one. So this one goes in half a second, and this one goes in a little bit more. So this is the difference between hovers turning speed for this particular hover, and all heavier hovers will have a bigger effect. But there you have it. This is the difference for this particular hover. Who has, how much weight does it have? 6 tons of weight with only 4 hovers. So for that, this is the difference you should expect in turning acceleration. All right, that was better than expected. Let's keep reading the chat. What else do you guys would like to see? Thank you for watching, Boast. It's appreciated, the good words, man. I love doing those tests, so it's always a pleasure to have an audience to do this live. Everything nerf but guns, do it needs pressure. Okay, what's the new damage on the blockchain now? Okay, let's... Yes, blockchain. Let's do a proper blockchain test, other than just shooting random stuff, right? So, blockchain. There you have it. I'm gonna prepare this Leviathan here with frames. I think the heavy frame will do. Alright. Oh, that was a massive lag, what the hell? Okay, so the base damage for the blockchain... Actually, let me do this right. I'm gonna remove Jade, I'm gonna put Misty, and I'm gonna put a Grow Cab in here. Just so we have a like bare bones baseline here. So 128, the damage is still the same. It's still 16 per bullet. Let me see if I can do 16 damage somehow here, somewhere. See, it's still 16 damage per bullet. It has 8 bullets. And 41 to frames. 41 to frames. Huh. So from 128 to 41, that is what? %32 damage. Okay, so it is doing triple damage to frames. That's it. Roughly. Alright, so let me grab the Jade here. $135 with 43 damage. Well, this helps, but I don't think this fixes the problem, to be honest. Does it fix anything? Let me see. No, I don't think it fixes anything, actually. Oh, alright. With 2 you cannot one-pop a heavy one. But I'm pretty sure you still can pop a light one, 8x4 light one, can't you? How much HP do they have? So you can one-shot anything other than the heavy 8x4. Yeah. So you still can one-shot anything other than the heavy 8x4 with 2 of those. And if you have the quantum perk max out, you can probably one-shot even the heavy one. It is not as broken as it was on the previous test, but it's still quite powerful. Because you can still do this. I think the framing is such a huge problem, to be honest. I really don't like the concept of deframing, because it's almost impossible to protect frames, because you cannot armor them properly. That is the problem. Because let's say you play some APC parts here. Since the damage is ballistic, it will still go through because of the excess damage. So maybe one shot will not kill, but because I had 3 layers of armor here. But who does that anyway? So 3 layers of armor is a little bit too much. Let's put 1 layer of armor. I don't think it will be enough to protect. It should not be enough, at least. Yeah, it's not enough. So I'm not a big fan of this change, to be honest. See what I'm talking about? I'm really not a big fan of this. Either way, it's not as powerful as it used to be, but it's still really, really strong. Client Coldfire does my method with the 2 clients do not work. It does work. I just keep forgetting to use Rob. That's the only issue. I keep forgetting to use it. Wheels clipping was a huge problem. What wheels clipping? I'm not sure about that. If in life takes 10 seconds to turn hovers, that's no, it's not true. Jesus, they didn't change the turning speed. They changing the turning acceleration. It's 2 different things, right? They didn't touch the turning speed. What else? Can you try moving with some heavy hover? About 12 turns would be nice. Yeah, sure. The only problem is, how do I get a heavy hover on both clients? The exact same one? That's the only problem. How heavy is you? Okay, that will do. Because I want to have the exact same build and I don't have any saved ones, you know. So just gonna transform you to a hover. And I'm gonna have to extend this frame here. Why are you asymmetrical? What? That is awkward. Alright. Okay, this is not super heavy for hover standards, but I think this is heavy enough just to have a better picture. So let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna rotate a little bit more just to prove my point that the turning speed is not altered. So this is test server. Let's go to live server. Can you test bumping NERF in hovers? What do you mean bumping NERF? Guzo. Guo, sorry. What do you mean by bumping NERF? It was... Where is the back? It was this one. And I'm pretty sure I used the Icarus, this one, right? And same armor placement bug. Alright, so this is now live server. And I'm gonna let it keep spinning. Alright. Let's stop recording. And let me go back to Premiere Pro, import those clips. Alright, let's do the same procedure. No idea which one is which, but it's not a big problem. And I mean, flag the start here. So this is the start of this clip. And this is the start of this clip, and this is the server, because server disabled for maintenance in 5 hours. Okay. Let me place the clocks here. All right. Oops, something is wrong here. What? Ah, this one is hidden. All right. I had a hidden layer. So, right, they're starting to turn exactly the same. Right side is live server, so it achieves maximum speed, and left side right here, and right side achieves maximum speed right here. So this is just a difference on the time to reach maximum speed. See? But after they reach maximum speed, they will rotate at the same speed. So now I'm gonna crop this clip here, right? And I'm gonna time exactly when they're both facing forwards. See? They're both facing, their left side is facing forward, and I'm gonna start moving this clip here to the right side, so they're facing exactly the same angle. And I'm gonna let them roll here and see and show that they remain facing the same angle. Which means they have the exact same turning speed. The only difference is the first portion here, the acceleration phase. But after they start rotating, they will keep rotating at the same rate. There you go. Myth busted and confirmed at the same time. So there you have it. Unarguably a hardcore cold fire test for hovers. More unstable when moving on known flat terrain. All right. In theory, they removed that, but I guess we'll check this as well. That's a good call. And that's going to be the last hover test. Then I'm going to just cover some other random stuff that you guys want to see, and after that I'm gonna call it. So I have 20 more minutes. I'm gonna use this heavy hover because I think it's. What do you think, Goo? You think a heavy hover or a light hover, or both hovers? Yeah, let's do heavy, I guess. Okay, so this is test server. Man, this is. I have to change the cabin. This is so fucking stupid. Um, is Photon cabin enough? No, it's too big. Jawbreaker, not enough. Echo. I still want to have a heavy cabin, but. Okay, that's not optimal. Okay, this is good enough. I was. That felt weird, to be honest. You're gonna add some weight here on the back, just to balance this out. But that felt super weird. Alright. Let's see on the live server now. So I changed the cabin, removed the weapons, and placed a elephant on top. Let's try to do exactly the same steps. Check the new details from the Steppenwolf for the level of prestige will do. Okay, so remove weapons, check. Put echo. Where's echo? Here. Check. Elephant. Check. And don't forget to start recording, Codefire. Yeah, that's a quite unique build, Ryo. Right, Ryo? Alright. Let me start back the test server, and in the meanwhile, let me import those clips here. I'm just gonna use the last one here. Okay, why can't you see me? Alright. So let me time this. The moment I start accelerating. Okay, this is good enough. And now for this one. Here we go. Okay, this is good enough. Now they're synced. Let me apply the filters. And for some reason I screwed this up. My layouts here. Okay, facts 1 by 2. A and B. All right. So let's play it out and see how that goes. Okay, first of all, which one is which? The bottom one is from test. This one is from test server because I messed it up a little bit more with the different weapons. All right, so left one. Okay, so the one on the left is from test server, and I think I might be on the way. Let me just put myself right here in the middle. Okay, so test live, right? It's crazy because the right one, the live server, it looks bouncier. At least to me, it does. Am I crazy here? Oh, I use different hovers. Fuck me. All right, I screwed this up a little bit because I use different hovers. So the right ones will is going to accelerate a little bit faster, but either way, that's almost unnotable. They look the same to me. Sorry, and I just realized that on this test I also used different hovers, right? So that proves two things. First of all, the heavier one is not worst at all, kind of, and it do not affect the maximum speed. Sorry for the little screw up, but I guess you guys got the picture here, right? Uh, so yeah, I could quickly do the same here. Hovers on, since this one is already up here. Let me do this real quick. It wouldn't matter, but why not? Where the fuck is the hovers? Here it is. All right. All right. I don't think it will matter that much. It will matter mostly on the previous tests that I'm gonna redo, but it doesn't matter that much. Okay, this is this, and let me revert this blueprint here. So it's the blue ones. Alright. Let's redo the turning test real quick. Alright. This is done. Okay, let me re-import this. Okay. So this is test server, so it goes on the top half, on the right side of the screen. Right, there you have it. Oh, that's on the bottom. Sorry. It's on the left side of the screen. This is test server. All right, there you go. To be honest, the right side, which is live server, it feels bouncier, but it's pretty much the same. Actually, the left side really feels more stable to me, which is completely weird because it should be the other way around. But I don't know. Can just be being silly here. But I think the test server is a little bit more stable than the live server, to be honest. Okay, let me replace this here. All right. Okay. So all right, this is exactly the same behavior. The only difference is in it was 51 frames and now it's 42 frames. So indeed, the blue one will accelerate a little bit faster, but that's fairly hardly noticeable. Okay, so this accomplished hover testing. We're just gonna grab a couple more questions from the audience. Royal, hey there, what you wanna know, Royal? Uh, yeah, Nerf is a joke, to be honest. So don't sell hovers. Basically, don't sell hovers. They still exactly the same. Tonnage decrease will mean that you'll have to bleed what? If you're using 6 hovers, you have to bleed probably a, I don't know, 2 pieces of armor, heavy armor, or just add a third hover. And I mean, add one more hover, a 7th hover, and call it a day. So tonnage nerf, just add one more hover, and that's it. So I guess I covered pretty much everything. Emily, it's almost self-explanatory. Emily, one less energy. So that because that was holding this weapon back, right? It was the fact it was 5 energy. It's not the fact that it completely sucks. By doing 35 cabin damage. Alright. So this is completely garbage still. Sorry if you bought them expecting the price to go up. Autocannons nerf. Why? And I guess that's it. Can you split the forward acceleration clips exactly in half and see? Sorry, can you split the forward acceleration clips exactly in half and see? Ah, okay. Yeah, I can do this. That's easy. All right. Do you mean something like? Let me see how I'm doing this. I'm gonna crop. I'm gonna reset this position. Crop 50% here, 0, 0 here. Reset this 0, 0, 50, 0. So it means something like this, right? Just need to make sure this one is the test server. Yes, this is one test server. Just gonna add a. It's fine. I think you guys can see the division line here. Why can't it make you full screen? All right. So here I go. Yeah, I think this is smoking evidence. There you have it. I'm such a retard. Okay, I have to play back this again because I forgot to change the scenes. Sorry about that. Alright, there. Now you guys can see it. I still think that the left side is more stable because it wobbles a tiny little bit less, in my opinion. Okay, wait a second. Let me zoom it out. Let me zoom in actually. I still think left side's more stable. Yeah, it is. It is clearly more stable. So my guess is, when they were dialing back and reverting the changes, they went a little bit too much of undoing. That is my guess. Anyway, uh, so I guess that covers pretty much everything you guys wanted to see. I will close this live stream now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and maybe leave a contribution if this information was helpful. Use the super chat, use the cheer mechanics, anything if you can. And that'll be all. Thanks again, and I see you next time.